this video, I'm going to show you how to make foil stickers with a full color background. We're going to be using both an inkjet printer and a laser printer. Okay, so here I am in my Silhouette Studio design space, and as you can see, I've organized all my layers in the layer panel. I've got a layer for my foils, a layer for my designs, another one for the swatches, one for my box designs, and separate layers for my logos and borders that I will eventually need to cut. So the first step is to print the color backgrounds. For that, we are going to need to hide all the layers we don't want in the print. So I'm going to hide the foil layers and the border that I need to cut, that layer. So now I'm in my print settings, and I'll be using my Canon printer for this. The only setting I change here is the paper type, which I select as matte photo paper. The specific matte paper I'm using is listed in the description below. Okay, so now I have my perfect print with all my color layers and my registration marks. Now what we need to do is, on top of this, we're going to print the toner. We're going to print the foil layers, right? So I'm going to need to hide all the color layers, and I'm just going to keep the foil layer visible. It is crucial that you hide the registration marks from the foil printed because we don't want them printed over again on the second pass. Remember that for foil to stick to the ink, you have to print with toner. That means that I have to switch from my Canon inkjet printer to my laser brother printer. This is why you see me switching printers here. You should have your print ready to cut, and if you're interested in learning about kiss cut versus die cut settings for matte sticker paper, check out my other videos. Once the cut is complete, I'm going to peel off the die cut areas, leaving me with 2 perfectly cut sticker sheets. Now let's move on to the foiling process. So for foiling, I'm going to use a Tamerica industrial thermal laminator that I bought used on Amazon. It works great, but I've also used the Mink mini foiler, and that worked just fine. So here's the next step. You're going to place the foil on your mat facing down. That means the shiny part of the foil, the beautiful part of the foil, is going to face your mat. I'm going to place the foil down, lay my sticker sheet on top, and I'm going to use a rotary cutter to trim it. For foiling, I'm going to use cardstock to sandwich my sticker sheet and the foil. It's a cheap material, and I find it works really well. I used to use the carriers that came with the Mink machine, but I kept messing them up due to the heat, so I switched to regular cardstock instead. I recommend you turn on your Tamerica before you're ready to foil. I would say about 15 minutes, so you give the machine time to heat up. And I usually have it between 120 and 140. Now, once the machine is ready, you just turn the motor on. Here you have my results. This is how I foil my stickers. I will say it took me a while to get to this point where I found like the right paper, the right foil, the right temperature. So I definitely went through a lot of waste to find something that worked for what I was trying to foil and how I wanted my stickers to look. If you have issues with your foiling, just don't be afraid to try different temperatures, different foiling materials, different types of paper. The solution is there. It just definitely takes a bit of time. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will try my best to help you out. Bye.